and a season full of goodies. We're also looking at tweaking the countdown experience beyond the difficulty options listed above to make it more rewarding and enjoyable. More information on that to follow very soon. Season 10 will also bring legendary difficulty to the two remaining strongholds, namely DIVSION and Manin National Zoo. Time to gear up! Additionally, we will continue to support the game with new apparel events and updates focused on game health. And that new PvE game mode? I bet you all can't wait to see it. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait a little bit longer for a grand reveal. But it's always so nice to have things to look forward to, am I right? You have probably noticed that the spec revamp is not included in neither of the remaining Year 4 seasons. We know that you're all excited for it, but we're still working on the feature and only plan to announce the release date when we're absolutely satisfied with the quality. Oh, but there is more. I'm beyond excited to remind you all that we are committed to and have started working on the Division Year 5. Exciting times ahead!
There we go. Here's
Next up, Known Issues Board. We set up this board to make bug tracking and reporting easier for you and allow the community to see what the Division 2 team is investigating, fixing, or working on right now. Of course, this board does not show all the issues we have in our internal task trackers. With the help of the board, we plan to showcase the most relevant issues and update statuses every week, as well as add
so you're going to be able to come check this out? You
Labels,
can add stuff
priority
to it?
Statuses, descriptions, and the title update text should give you all the information you need to know about the specific issues. We want to commit to being transparent with our players and also save you some time browsing through forums to find out if the issue you want to report has been submitted
PvP
earlier.
Changes. Where do you see that?
You will find the explanation for all listed categories in the Information Center menu.
New game mode is coming
Also,
with
if
season
you
11.
do not see the issue you want to report pinned to the board, feel free to report it through Ubisoft Help. You will find the link in the menu on the left.
EDF Foxtrot, okay.
In the past, Elite Task Force has been a key element in making game-changing updates. Prime examples are the updates 1.4, 1.6, and 1.8 in the original Division game, which were heavily influenced by previous ETF workshops. We want to continue engaging with the ETF community members on a more regular basis and welcome even more dedicated players into the program. As you know, in the past, participation in the ETF workshops on site was the question of navigating travel logistics, obtaining a visa, and making sure you can take time off work. A new format would help us make communication more streamlined and efficient, allowing greater inclusion and representation. We want the Foxtrot Online Edition to become a safe space for players and developers alike, to carry on conversation about current and upcoming game features. What does that mean for the future of ETF? Right now, the plan is to rebuild the existing programs by introducing 2 new task forces dedicated to PvP and PvE elements of the game. Do you need travel documents to be able to come to Sweden? Not this time. As mentioned earlier, ETF Foxtrot does not require travel into Sweden, as the whole world is still dealing with the aftermath of the global pandemic. Unless we can ensure a safe and healthy condition for meeting in person, we would need to recommend communication in an online format. All selected agents will only need to have access to the dedicated Discord channel. I'm interested, how can I join? You can enlist by filling out the application for ETF Foxtrot by scanning the QR code you see on your screen. Additionally, you need to be willing to sign an NDA. Is it possible to enroll in both PvP and PvE task forces? Yes, you can apply to all listed panels if you are sure you'll have enough time for both. However, the criteria for being accepted into both is stricter and will require the chosen agents to be equally engaging to keep their place in the program. I want to invite friends. Can I do that? Absolutely, feel free to share the link with other fellow agents.
Okay, so it's just an application.
Keep in mind that we will select players based on our needs and criteria, so signing up does not guarantee an invitation. We're happy to confirm that very soon you will be able to start testing TU16 changes. Among them are 3 new countdown difficulties. Normal can be completed solo. Hard, best for 8 casual players. The current difficulty available at release will now be known as Challenging,
Okay.
and is designed for a group of 8 match-made
I
players.
think people will be very interested in
And
that.
finally, Heroic, best for 4 to 8 hardcore players. Additionally, we want you to test other changes we're designed to make Countdown more enjoyable for everyone. For example, to prevent the group leader from griefing their teammates by kicking them out before and during the extraction, the feature
All you
will be
negative
disabled
Nancy's
for
need to
Countdown
quiet
game
down.
mode starting from TU16.
Funny.
Also, starting from TU16, the loot quantity and quality drops from the second wave of hunters will be increased to motivate players to finish the session. By the way, you can find all these
Teammates can't be
changes on
kicked.
our
Oh,
brand new
that's
known
interesting.
issues
So
board. Go
Wait,
check
is that
it
a
out.
rejoin thing?
The Street Activation apparel event contains 6 full cosmetic outfits to be collected.
I have to share
For
this. No
Koza,
one's gonna see
Encounter, Satchfree, Smile, LED, and Lucky. It also has 3 masks and 3 backpacks to collect.
this. Okay,
Street
this is
Activation
already
event
happening
keys
in
for
game
the
right now.
apparel caches can be earned from the following sources: Shade Leveling, 1 key every 4 shade levels, direct purchase with premium credits, and if you're a Season 9 pass owner, you'll be granted 3 extra keys.
Oh,
Most excitingly,
okay, very
the
nice.
event is live now. Time to dress up. And don't forget to share
Time
the
to dress
screenshots of your agents sporting new outfits for a chance to be featured on our social media pages.
Cool. I always thought that was a very nice feature.
Hello agents, hunters, and rogues. We see you. I'm Karina, your community manager, and I'm here to show you some agent highlights from the community. Let's get to it.
Now this is a terrifyingly awesome cosplay of a hunter by
That's
Agent
really cool.
Scorch. Now most of us love the challenge of a surprise hunter encounter, myself included, and Agent Scorch did an excellent job on capturing this menacing presence in both the pose as well as the kit. Look at all the watchers! Or don't, if it makes you uncomfortable. If you want to check
Alright.
out the build in progress or read about the character backstory, you should check them out on Twitter. They put a lot of work into this. Now, we recently featured Zero Megana's nostalgic Shade Agent cosplay on Twitter and wanted to highlight it again.
That's a really good one. It looks
because
like
after
he's in
they've been
Summit or
featured,
something.
they shared a very detailed cosplay guide on their own Twitter to help others in the Japanese community create their own. You should go and check it out. So we're ending our cosplay segment with this very wholesome picture of Podriban and his wife. The idea was all hers to do the cosplay, and the Division game was actually one of the games that made her fall in love with gaming. All the best in your future gaming adventures, and we look forward to seeing more of your cosplay in the future. Now, one of the really loved features of the Division is the open world, and with its vast, beautiful sceneries, it has
It's a pretty
ample
good take, I would
opportunities
say.
for great photos and selfies. As an example, this tense moment was captured by Caffeinated and is titled Extraction Point.
Extraction point.
What
Huh.
always amazes us is the amount of ambivalence and mood that can be captured just at the right moment. We really love seeing your captures on our timeline.
Very nice, very nice.
Now, Michael shared a selfie taken
actually funny.
with
I
the
think
local
that's really
wildlife. Now, we often see agents posing with the wildlife in the Division, and frankly, we're very astounded at how you get them to cooperate. What sorcery is this? Let's move from sorcery to
The
magic.
comedy is a little interesting in this.
If you want
not gonna
beautiful, moody virtual photography, you should check out Melly Dark Eyes. Her series, Reflections of an Agent, is captivating in the way that it plays with the light and nature in the
Division
Division.
Enjoyer says LOL. Thank you.
Magical. A recent
How
gem
you
that
doing,
we
everyone?
found in the
What do you
creations
guys think of
category
this so far?
is the custom-made
This is cool.
Kina statue
I would totally
with
buy
a
one of
hunter
these.
mask made by Edgar. Now the community and ourselves
Kyle,
were instantly
did I
impressed
check out the new
with the
Chainsaw Man
quality
trailer? I
and
did
the
not.
attention to detail, and we will
Did it
all
drop
love to have
recently?
this on our shelves. This must have taken you a lot of time. Very impressive. Now, in our scores and achievements section, we want to give a huge round of applause to our grifter for reaching shade level. Wait for it. 10,000
Did it drop recently, Kyle?
in hardcore mode. Now they did this across 2 characters with no respawns too. I'm a little bit anxious that you have this type of hardcore character out there,
About a
but I
week
hope you're
ago?
looking
Okay.
after them. Lastly, we want to share with you this
I'm looking it up
epic
on my phone
and
right
very
now.
rare in-game moment brought to you by Moloko the cow.
Chainsaw Man trailer. Okay.
That was some amazing creations. To share yours with us, use the Agent Highlights hashtag. We'll see you then.
And that's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed the show and learned something new. Until then, see you next time. Bye.
Yo, this stuff is looking gruesome. Okay, that was really quick. I thought this was gonna be way longer. Alright, Kyle, I'll let you know my thoughts. But this is over. Okay. Alright, very interesting. I'm signing off now. This was an interesting experience. Thank you for all 7 of you who decided to hop in. I appreciate that. But I'll see you guys later.